Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Livy, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over some of my recent thrift finds. I've been posting on my Insta story. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Livy, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over some of my recent thrift finds. I've been posting on my Insta story the past week or so, a few different items that I found at the thrift store, and a lot of you were interested in them. And so I wanted to show you a couple more items that I haven't posted recently and kind of what I've been inspired by. So I guess I'll kind of start out and give you a background of the style that I've been looking for at the thrift store. When we first moved into this house a few months ago, I was kind of going for like a farmhouse chic look. And kind of that rustic flair. And more recently, it has transitioned into more of like a cottagey, apothecary style look. One of my favorite YouTubers, Exo McKenna, if you guys follow her, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The detail that I was talking about, a 110-year-old cottage, and they've been renovating and decorating that. And she does a lot of thrift hauls on her vlog channel. And I've really been inspired by what she's looking for and kind of taken that mixed with a little bit of farmhouse and a little bit of kind of Versailles flair. So this sounds super muddled, but essentially the look that I've been going for in my thrift finds has been something that is rustic, a little touch of farmhouse mixed with like Rococo flair. So if you're familiar with like Versailles and kind of French style with the intricate details, what I'm looking for really is maybe old wood pieces that have a little bit of worn in look along with very fine details. And I'm gonna show you guys really quick what's behind me. One of my newest, largest pieces is this desk. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been looking for a desk for a little while now. And this desk in particular is actually a vanity. I took the mirror off. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on or not, but let me just pan out really quick and show you guys. Look at this desk. It is so beautiful. Like I mentioned, it is a vanity, so there's a mirror that can be attached on the back here. But I already had this that I bought for $12 at a thrift store a couple months back, and it actually has a secret compartment here for like little bits and bobs. So I think I might use this as a desk chair for a while. I really like the look of it. Again, it's that wood look, that really warm, worn in look. But this desk is seriously so beautiful. You can see here that intricate gray is not my favorite color. It's like a dark gray. And it's not normally something that I would go for. In the listing on Facebook Marketplace, it actually looked black, and that was even more. I was like, I don't know if I want a big black piece of furniture in my room that has so many dark wood accents. But when I got there, I noticed it was kind of like a charcoaly gray, and then it's got this white painted detail, and it's got the worn in look here where it's kind of been worn away. I think that was intentional. The lady I bought it from actually had gotten it from an antique, like a little boutique that she knows super well. And there was a dresser that was paired with it, but she wasn't selling the dresser. She was downsizing to a different house, and she didn't have room for this vanity. And I thought it would make for the perfect desk. It's got kind of the spindly legs here that you can see with the ribbing, like the ridges here. And then 4 drawers. Yeah, so 2 big drawers, really beautiful, lots of space. And then the 2 small ones with the embellished knobs. And these are wood knobs, they aren't metal. And normally I would look for like brass knobs, but I still really like this. So I'm not sure if I will change the knobs or not. I might just kind of use it for a little while and see if I like that. So now I do want to get on to what is on top of my desk and go a little bit more into the style I've been looking for. All right, and actually before we get into what's behind me, look at this sweater. So I had found a sweater at Marshall's that was a similar color and like a different kind of knit, and it was $20. And I absolutely love this color, and I really liked the sweater, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to pay $20 for it. So then a couple days later, I was at St. Vincent's Thrift, found this guy for $6, and it's just a super soft material, really pretty, like seafoam green color, and I feel a lot better about this. It's vintage, so I know that it wears well. The knit over at Marshall's, I wasn't really sure if like the threads would snag on something. You know, quality is sometimes hit or miss. So I'm very happy with this purchase. So I just wanted to address this before I move on to everything else. So let's see, where do I want to start? I think I'm going to start with a piece that I did show on my Insta story a few days ago, and that is this clock. So I also recently watched Beauty and the Beast, the live action one. I hadn't seen it yet. Really, really good. Super fun to see everything kind of come to life. And I saw this clock like a day or two after I watched that. Saw this at Savers for $8, and I just could not resist. So hopefully it's not catching my ring light too terribly much. But as you can see here, it's got beautiful gold detail. And then this really pretty like globe up here. And it looks like it was originally probably this color, I think, and somebody DIY'd it and painted it like a dark navy and then sanded it down in certain places. So nice big clock. I still need to put a battery in the back, but for $8, I thought this was such a good find, and it's super heavy and sturdy. So really excited to have this piece. I actually put it up. I'll cut away to a clip of it, but I moved my bookcase that was back here over to the side where my bed is, and I will show you guys how I decorated this. I put on my top shelf and then a couple of books around it. Okay. The next piece I'll move on to, got this at the Goodwill bins. I don't really know exactly what it is. It might be for like drinks or something. Right now I'm using it on my new desk for just holding pins and little bows and other things. But there's this fun kind of tin with wood handle, and it's got kind of that rustic look right here. So thought this was fun. Not sure where it's from, and not exactly sure how much I paid for it. I bought this in this like group of 3 hat boxes for I think $11. The hat boxes were super heavy. And if you've ever been to the Goodwill bins, you know that they do it, you pay like by weight for most items. And so I think this probably would have come out to like $1.50 maybe. The hat boxes were the heavy part of that. So next I'm going to move on to something that is helping me stay on schedule during this crazy Christmas week. And that is this fun little like calendar marker thing. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I saw it. It did not come with these little guys here. I actually bought these for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They're gift tags, but I thought, hey, it might be perfect to throw it on this. I do still need to make some little month cards and put it in here. And then there is like a little piece of maybe like nail polish or something I need to get off, but I thought this was super fun. Again, got this at the Goodwill bins, and so I paid for quite a few items. I think that day I got like 10 items for $15. So this was one of them. Super happy with this. Just been setting this on my desk just to kind of stay on top of what day it is and how close we're getting to Christmas. Another item I got, I had been wanting a ring for a few months now, and I'll kind of go into a little bit of a backstory about this. I've been wanting a nice antique style ring since probably like September or October, and that was going to be my big purchase to myself for Christmas, was like maybe $150 ring. You know, nothing too crazy, but just kind of celebrate how great this year was. I had looked around, didn't find anything that I absolutely loved in that price range. And I started, this is a bigger backstory that I'm actually going to do a video on, but I started the keto diet again back in November, and noticed a change in my stomach problems, my dyspepsia, a positive change where I wasn't really having as many problems. So I decided that instead of splurging on a nice ring for myself, I would go ahead and buy myself the Everly Wells food sensitivity test. So I actually bought that, got it in the mail a few days ago, and then sent it back already. So waiting to hear those results, but that was a $100 purchase. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm not going to get myself a ring. Well, when I was at Savers a few days ago, I did also see this ring, and I want to point out I lost one of the little diamonds. I don't know if it's a real diamond or a fake diamond, but I lost one of them the other day in the shower. But it's still a beautiful ring. I do have little Swarovski crystals or little fake crystals I can put in there to fill that in. But I thought this was a super, super pretty ring. And so I bought it for myself. It does run a little small, and like the only finger it fits on right now is like my ring finger. And your girl is not engaged, but I just want to kind of show you guys. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it so much. But anyways, so bought myself this little antique ring for $6. Thought that was a fun purchase. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating in this sweater. Guess that's why they call it a sweater. Oh, I forgot to grab this, and I'm gonna grab it right now and show you guys. This is another piece, very Rococo, Versailles style. This phone, guys, I've been wanting a phone like this for like 2 years, and it is missing this other part, obviously. I just happened to come across this at a thrift store. Oh my gosh. These are gonna be thumbnail pictures. Anyways, so I bought this for $3.75, and it is like heavy. It's beautiful. It's got the rotary dial, and my ring light is totally like blinding it, but there is a little picture of like a French woman here. And like I said, missing this part. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find a part for this, or maybe I'll just have to style it in a way that this part really doesn't show. But this is such a cool purchase. Look at all the intricate detail, how beautiful that is. And it's a real phone. It's got all the cords and everything. So I don't know, my roommate was saying it might be cool to like hook it up in a way that when I get incoming phone calls on my cell phone, I could like Bluetooth it to this or something. So I don't know, still playing around with this, but I thought this was such a fun purchase. I mean, just look at all that detail. How beautiful. Okay, moving on. I'm going to kind of speed through this a little bit more because this is going to become a really long video if I don't. Wanted to just go over a few other of the items that I found at the store. Got this one at the Goodwill bins, and it actually is like a little, I think it's just a piece of decor that you can kind of wind up, and it's got a fun little tune that it'll play. I don't want to do that right now or else it'll go for the rest of the video, but I thought this was really cute. I also found this at the Goodwill bins. How amazing. Like, who would give this away? It does kind of look like a little bit of a unique sex toy. But it is a bell, just a fun little Christmas tree bell. So pretty. Again, this was in the lot with this guy over here, so it was like $15 for most of this stuff. This I did buy at a different Goodwill for 29 cents. Thought it'd be fun to just have a nice big mason jar. This I got for $1.49 at a different Goodwill. And I know I've touched on this quite a bit on my Insta story, but going back to kind of the style I'm looking for, I'm really looking for very apothecary style things right now. So fun little like jars like this little guy I actually got for free at Goodwill because the lady was like, I don't know how much it is, I'll just give it to you. This is actually a Kraken bottle, one of the mini ones, but some fun little jars and things. And that is beautiful as well. I think I got that for $3 at Savers. The rest of the stuff is anywhere from like 50 cents to $1. And I am absolutely in love with how this little area looks. I need to clean it up. Not sure what I'm going to do with those pieces there, but I love this little cupboard that I got for, it was actually originally like a tool carrier. It had some handles on it, but I kind of broke those off and just wanted to make this like a little apothecary cubby. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my frame back around and kind of talk to you guys about why I'm so into apothecary right now, and kind of what is inspiring me to decorate like this. So to give you guys kind of a little bit more of a backstory about like the apothecary style and something that's really driving me into that style right now is I am going on probably the trip that I've wanted to go on the most for the longest amount of years. And that is to Salem, Massachusetts. Me and my best friend are finally doing the maiden voyage to Salem, Massachusetts. It's a place we've wanted to go for years. I've always been really interested in Salem witch trials, and then they filmed a lot of the different outside hocus pocus locations there, the different houses. There's a lot of like witch style houses and bed and breakfasts there, a lot of history and heritage. I'm very interested in the apothecary style like you guys saw behind me. And I hope to see a lot of that when we go. A lot of the kind of cottage style with the spooky element, that's really up my alley. If you guys know me in real life, you know I'm obsessed with that, and I'm sure a few of you viewers now who've been following me for a little bit know that spooky is my thing. So I'm really excited to hopefully find some more pieces for my apothecary cabinet. I would like to fill that with some different herbs and oils. Kind of more of a, I don't practice witchcraft, so not that that's bad or anything if you do. I just don't want to give off the illusion that I do, because that's not honest. I don't practice witchcraft, but I do really enjoy the look and the style of that. One of my, this is a weird anecdote, but my grandmother's, I'm pretty sure it was my grandma's grandma, was known to kind of be more of like a witch or maybe a Wiccan. She would, this is gross, but she would put worms in a jar and let it sit on a windowsill until they got nice and warm, and then rub them on her knuckles for arthritis. So we do have some of that kind of fun, unique home herbal healing in our family. So I do wonder if that's kind of where my interest for it comes. And I'm not sure if it's something that I'll grow on, but with my apothecary little cabinet, hopefully I'll be able to add pieces to that, maybe find more shelves that are that kind of style and add more items. It's super fun to thrift for those little jars and everything and little apothecary bottles. So definitely something that adheres to my shopping and thrifting interests. But it's something that when we go to Salem, I'm hoping to see more of. I'm hoping to learn a little bit more about, and just kind of see that culture, see how that's styled. Like I said, I don't know if it's something I'll pick up, but it's definitely something that I'm really excited to learn more about and just see more of. Here in Reno, Nevada, we don't see a ton of it. It definitely is an eclectic look, and so I'm excited to go back east. So anyways, that was a long story longer, as Jade the Libra would say, about where I'm getting that that kind of inspiration from. And yeah, I think those are kind of the biggest pieces that I found recently at the thrift store. I'm interested to know if I were to like find more apothecary pieces that I could maybe fill a little cabinet with, if that any of you guys would be interested in buying something like that on Poshmark or eBay or Etsy or something. To kind of sell a full set of apothecary things that I've collected from different places and thrifted at a decent price. Because a lot of times coming up with that stuff, if you just look online, a lot of it is historical, so it is extremely expensive. Like if you look at apothecary cabinets on eBay, they're anywhere from $500 to $2,000. So I'm interested to kind of see if maybe I can find more of that at the thrift store in like a little cabinet like this and kind of make it my own. If I were to sell that in like a bundle, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, whether you can put it, you know, out as a spooky decoration during Halloween time, like on your coffee bar, or if it's something you might want out year round. If you do like oils, lavender, chamomile, you know, different things like that, and you practice kind of those oils and that healing, if that would be something that you might want in your home. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. I'm contemplating doing that. I've been selling a lot more on like Poshmark and stuff, but this would be kind of a unique bundle that I could sell. So anyways, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me today. I hope to come out with more thrifting videos in 2022. I've kind of created a schedule for myself, so I'm hoping to do like 2 thrifting videos a month along with another main video. February will be my Salem video, so I'll thrift some in Salem, and then I'll also do a Salem tour video. Very, very excited about that. I might do kind of a 2022 goals coming out in the next couple weeks in January, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any really exciting 2022 goals that you'd like to comment down below, please feel free to do so. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Merry Christmas!